5 sneaky habits wasting your time and energy and how to fix them. A portion of today's video is sponsored by Dakio. Today is part 1 of a 2-part series called Things That Are Draining the Life Out of You. I'll workshop that title later, but I'm just going to talk about a few things that are epic wastes of your time. Today I'm breaking down 5 sneaky habits that are quietly draining your time and energy and give you actionable steps to take back your time. So number 1 is losing things. Whether it's physical or digital, are you losing things? I am. Here are some actionable steps. Create a landing zone for things that you frequently lose, like your keys, your purse, your charger right by your door. I'll put things places that don't make sense to others, but it makes complete and total sense to me because I'm a big fan of habit stacking. So I'll have, I'll keep a thing of deodorant in our laundry room because in the morning I get up and throw on a little laundry. I'm like, oh, there's the deodorant. I'll put it on while I'm in here. Just things like that. Things that how does my day naturally flow so that I can remember where I put things? Like I walk in the door, I hang my keys up, and I drop my bag on the floor next to it. Well, now I'm just going to take a step over and drop my bag on the doorknob. And if you find yourself losing digital files, I have something for you. This video is sponsored by Dakio, and if you live in a cloud of files like I do, this is about to simplify your digital life. You ever known a file existed, like you know it exists, but you just can't remember where it is, where you saved it? Have you ever been on a live Zoom call and you're scrambling to find a document while everyone is waiting? Or duplicate a file just because you do not have the time or energy to find the original. It just feels like finding a needle in a never-ending virtual haystack. Yeah, same. I've got Google Docs and PDFs for my kids' school projects, lesson plans for the classes I teach, client work in a dozen folders, drafts of my own writing, and even photos of my kids scattered across Google Drive, Dropbox, email attachments, you name it. So trying to find anything used to feel overwhelming until I found today's video sponsor, Dakio. Dakio connects your cloud storage, Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, Slack, plus all your email attachments and chat tools all in one place. No more bouncing between apps to find that one file. Dakio uses smart AI to automatically understand and organize your documents. It went through my Google Drive and noticed I had a ton of files about Latin for my son's Latin class and then categorized them all in one place. It's like having a super organized assistant who just gets your files and gets your brain. There's even a Chrome add-on that gives you access to your files from within other tools. Like when I'm writing an email and I need to drop in a lesson plan or a client invoice, it's there. And yes, your existing permissions stay in place so people only see what they're allowed to see. Your digital life feels scattered. Trust me, Dakio is the solution you didn't know you needed. Go to trydakio.com/Lydia. It's also linked below, and use the promo code Lydia to get your first month free. The feeling of being able to instantly find any file, anywhere, it's honestly addictive. Your future organized self will thank you. Thanks again to Dakio for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to it. Doing a daily reset helps too. So taking 2 minutes at night to reset the high traffic areas like our kitchen island right next to the back door, the bathrooms, making sure that everything that we're going to need for the morning is where it's supposed to be and hasn't wandered off somewhere. Also, I'm a big fan of the Doom basket. Do you know the Doom basket, where you just take everything and dump it in a basket? So using baskets or bins to contain the chaos in high clutter areas like the entryway or living room, that is helpful. Also, if it's not where it goes missing. So make a home for everything, even if that home doesn't make sense to anyone else, if it makes sense to you. Number 2, not planning ahead. We're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. We don't have to worry about it. We're just gonna we're gonna wing it. No. That's the same as I don't need to write it down. I don't need to put it in my phone. I'll just remember it. No, you won't. No, you won't. This may work once in a while, but most days it leads to decision fatigue, chaos, missed appointments. What's for dinner at 5 o'clock? 5:30. What's for dinner? Have you thought about dinner? No. But it's a problem because without a plan, everything feels urgent, and that leads to stress and poor use of our time. So here are some actionable steps. Sunday night, prep. Take 15 minutes to plan your meals, put your appointments in your Google Calendar, do your to-dos for the week. Get a dry erase calendar to stick on your fridge. That's what I do. I do 2 months at a time, and it helps everyone see what's coming. Pre-pack those bags, put them in the van, put those lunches in the fridge, sports gear in the back of the car. But, also no decision mornings. Do not have any choices that you're making in the morning. Everything is chosen and done for you the night before, so that way you don't have to stress about it. Planning gives you freedom. When basic tasks are handled, there is more space in your brain and in your life for what matters. Number 3, overthinking conversations, planning them out in your head before they happen. Does anyone else do this? Like you have an argument in your head before you have the conversation in real life. So I quit something recently, but I just got a little in my head about it. I think I was just afraid of making the wrong decision. And so I procrastinated by just overthinking, and that paralyzes progress. And again, clutters our mental space, and it turns small problems into big ones. And it's a big problem when you don't want to communicate with your spouse over something as simple as, I don't want to teach this Sunday school class anymore. So one of the things that we do, that I try to practice, is 10 minutes for small decisions. 10 minutes for small decisions. This is not as big as I thought it was. I thought about it for too many days, and I should not have given it more than 10 minutes of thought. Another thing, and this is something my therapist has taught me, is what's the next best step? Not the perfect step, but the next best step, just the next one. What's going to come? If I say no, what's going to come after this? And it's not usually your house burns down and they take your kids away from you and you lose every penny you've ever had. No, very few things are that important. Usually a problem will solve itself. It wasn't that big of a deal to begin with. So number 4, multitasking. Folding laundry while helping my kid with his math problems, or trying to cook dinner while I'm on the phone. It feels productive, but it's the opposite. You can multitask in ways like folding the laundry while having a conversation with your kid, folding the laundry while listening to an audiobook, but trying to do too many tasks at once is like brushing your teeth while eating Oreos. You're not going to have a good outcome, and you're dividing your energy when you could just be giving 100% to one task. It's going to take half the time as giving 50% or 40/60 to 2 things at once. So I use time blocks. I'm a big fan of the block schedule, 25-30 minutes to focus on one thing. I'll post a video on how I block schedule, but focus, take a break, focus, take a break. Batch tasks together, like returning emails, folding laundry. I've gotten to where I just dump all the laundry on the bed, put on a trashy show, fold it as fast as I can, and then it's done. Turning off notifications and the do not disturb on your phone so that people aren't constantly ding, 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 ding. Especially when I'm trying to focus on my kids. You're not a machine. So multitasking is going to burn out your brain faster than it helps you. Number 5, procrastination. Is your train parked at procrastination station? Mine has been. We put things off, calling the dentist, filling out paperwork, folding out laundry, until it becomes a thing. And it's a problem because procrastination adds pressure and it makes us feel rushed, right? Nobody wants to feel rushed. So do a 5-minute start, set a timer, and commit to just starting the task. And when the timer's up, the task is up for now. Start with the hardest part, start with the biggest part. do that first. Today I'm going to call the dentist and make this appointment. Today I'm going to do my Amazon returns. Like, we're just picking one thing a day. We don't have to do it all at once. One thing a day that we've been putting off, and just get it done. And by the end of the week, we have plowed through that to-do list. If it feels big, make it into smaller things. So instead of clean the entire kitchen, it's let's get everything off the kitchen island that doesn't belong in the kitchen. And then number 2, let's put the dishes away. And then number 3, let's just wipe this section of the counter. And so that way we feel less overwhelmed. Done is better than unfinished perfection. Okay, so I hope these habits help you. They seem small, but they stack up. The good news is you don't have to fix everything. You can pick one. Just choose one thing to work on this week. I know I am. Tell me in the comments, which one of these sneaky little habits do you struggle with? And what's one step you're going to take this week to make it better? Thank you for being here. Thank you to Dakio again for sponsoring this video. I hope you give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon.